Now, today is not a violin vlog, but I still want to start off by telling you a story relating to my violin journey. It has a lot to do with the point of today's video. You see, back last August when I decided I wanted to learn to play a musical instrument and settled on the violin, I had two choices before me. I could either attempt to learn it on my own, or I could pay an instructor to teach me weekly. Obviously, I chose to pay the instructor. I mean, who wouldn't in that scenario? I'd be relying on someone who knows a whole bunch more than me, who can correct me and guide me and help me navigate around the major pitfalls that most people experience on their violin journey. Obviously, paying someone weekly is well worth that. I mean, my end goal here is to play the violin nicely, not to learn the violin. While this may seem obvious to you when it comes to learning a musical instrument, where it's less obvious is in the other areas of our life. Maybe you should find someone or pay someone to help you along in those areas as well. And that's where a coach comes in. If there's a particular area of your life that's really important to you, that you want to dedicate time and energy towards reaching an ultimate goal, definitely look into a coach. A coach's job is a little bit different than an instructor. They're not there to teach you and steer you and actually do the training. And they're also not there to solve the problem itself. And those are the jobs of instructors and consultants. Instead, the job of a coach is to give you guidance and direction and steer you around the major pitfalls that people on your same journey often fall into. These are people who have experience. They've been there, done that themselves before. They have helped many people in your position before. They know how to get you there quicker. Coaching recently came top of mind to me because of a struggle that I've been having over which direction to take my photography, in particular with the gear purchase. Now, longtime viewers probably know that I am shooting on a Sony system here just for convenience in making these videos. You also probably know that I hate shooting with Sony photography cameras. They're just not enjoyable, not fun for me to use. They feel kind of sterile. And so I've been going back and forth struggling. Do I keep the Sony system for video and then do I get a Nikon for stills work? Or do I just go all in on Sony and use it for video and stills? Or do I try to make the Nikon work for video and stills? And I was just going back and forth. My heart was taking me one direction, my head was taking me another direction, and then that random thought of Leica came up here and that just pulled me in a completely different direction. And I was struggling. I tried asking around a couple of friends. I got a whole bunch of different mixed signals, and it's not that I don't trust my friends, it's just that they didn't have the breadth of experience that I was really looking for. Well, while struggling with this decision, I was doing what you're doing right now. Like right this very instant. I was watching YouTube videos. In particular, I was watching Hugh Brownstone's 3 Blind Men and an Elephant YouTube channel. It is fantastic if you love photography. Well, I was doing what you do, which is click around. I ended up on his website and I realized that he offers one-on-one coaching calls, helping you through whatever you're currently struggling with. Everything from reviewing your photography portfolio, to talking about your art and vision, to gear choices. And so I sat back and thought, you know, this isn't cheap, but I have the money, I can afford this. And so I paid for a half-an-hour call with Hugh. And it was great. He provided that perfect coach figure that I needed. Based on my previous viewership of his YouTube channel, I trusted him. I knew that he had the skills and the accomplishments and the actual technique and knowledge to help me out. And finally, I knew that he would help me shortcut the problem and get to my final answer quicker than if I had done it by myself. And that's exactly how it went. Now, I'm not quite yet willing to share with you what my final choice ended up being based on that call, but I will say that Hugh provides some incredible amount of insight into my current situation. He has the background knowledge and experience of all these different camera systems. And in the call, he was able to talk with me and just pull out details on how I am planning on using the camera and point out some flaws in my choices and thought processes, as well as some words of caution in my intended direction. The biggest thing, though, is he was able to confirm some suspicions and some fears I had about making my final choice. So after that call, I felt comfortable in the final decision I made. I'm still in the testing period. I mean, it is an expensive purchase. I want to put it fully through the paces to make sure it does fit and work for me. But I feel much more confident in the decision I made because of that one-on-one interaction with Hugh. And this is why a coach matters. They'll help you level up quickly, and they'll just put you at peace knowing that you are doing the best and most efficient work that you can to get to your final goal. Now, before signing off for the day, I want to share with you one final thing that you may be interested in if you've made it this far. You are an aspiring writer, or, just a student who has an essay they want to perfect. Then you could probably do with a writing coach. Now, don't get any misconceptions. It is certainly not going to be me, but it could be someone from Signum University's Writers Forge, where you can work together to really forge through your written material and make sure it comes out as good as it can be. In my role volunteering at Signum University, I've worked with each one of our wordsmiths, and I can tell you they are fantastic people and they will really help you work through your writing. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, please check out the link down below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. In my role at Signum University, I have worked with every single one of the... Honey, not right yet. Give me a minute.